So yeah, here's some new stuff that the Xbox versions did not have. You get to play as Rachel. And just like when we started the game as Ryu, we got some dudes to fight. Let's show them what for. So Rachel's actually... well, Rachel isn't bad, but she's not nearly as fun as Ryu is. Should probably save. So Rachel is, noticeably slower than Ryu. Her dodges take a little longer. Her jump isn't quite as fast as his, and Rachel cannot wall run. She just kind of bounces off the walls. Instead of shuriken, she has, her grapple hook. She uses that. Timing is still pretty good, if you're getting, on-landing charges and stuff like that. She has some special things she can do. If you dodge into an enemy, she will roll over them, which interrupts most attacks, and typically won't be blocked. It can be sometimes. She can launch dudes, of course. Just, she doesn't go with them. And her UT is fantastic because it's an area of effect. Actually, kind of a large one, too. So if it's a small area you're fighting in, then you can kill lots of things pretty fast. There's her rollover move. So Rachel does kind of a lot of damage. As you would expect, that is a big-ass warhammer. Here's a new thing, it's a little flying dude with a gun on it, whatever. Not that hard to fight. So Rachel's chapters are all pretty short. And inventory-wise, Rachel and Ryu do not share inventory, so you gotta make sure you get her some stuff. You might need to buy some stuff from Muramasa, but, if you do that, his prices are a lot lower if you're playing as Rachel. I wonder why that could be. Well, I have no idea why that could be. So Rachel, she can't wall run, but you can at least jump off walls. Which is something, I guess. So that rollover move is so goddamn useful. So this area is an area we're going to be going to as Ryu later, but it's mostly locked down right now. There's a Muramasa shop right here, though. So, hold on. Also, Rachel does have some strong attack combos, which Ryu, has for some weapons, but Rachel, her combos are actually not bad. We've got the key to the monastery, and there's some stuff back there that we can't really get to, because the door is locked. And then this is gate here, not even locked, just can't even get through it. So we should go check out Muramasa's stuff, because unlike Ryu, he actually sells a lot of stuff for Rachel. Can't upgrade her hammer, though. He sells different pairs of earrings, which is what Rachel has for her accessories. And you actually get to see all the effects that Ryu will eventually be able to get from his accessories, like this one, which is really, really important, getting more yellow essence. It's very important to buy that, and seeing as how I can almost buy it now, I think I'm gonna buy that before I finish this level. See how slower that is? Come on. Come on, Rachel. Pick up the pace. Oh, look. New enemies. So here's some fiends. Gonna be fighting a bunch of these guys. So these guys have a lot of things they can do. One of their favorite things to do is to go underground like that and then kind of pop up near you and try to attack you. That was one of Rachel's counters. That was light attack counter. Does she have the same counter for both of her things? Yeah, she does. Her counters are the same. Okay. These guys aren't that bad. It's just they can tag you pretty easily because some of their attacks they do have a chance of doing from off screen. That doesn't happen all the time, but you gotta kind of keep track of where they are. And you're gonna fight a whole bunch of them before this game is over. Aw, I let go of block. That was dumb. Also, even though Rachel's UT, as they're like smashing the ground, I don't think it'll actually do anything to them when they're underground. You think it might, but so I don't really like Rachel's grappling hook attack. It's not quite as good as shurikens are. I mean, when it hits, it's decent, but I don't know. I usually don't use the thing as an actual attack, but more of just like a way of, you know, getting some air time and setting things up. We should have enough cash to get those earrings, actually. Yeah, alright. Let's buy these bad boys right here. Now, Rachel's earrings are, like, blue ones. The earrings, of course, will actually show up when you wear them. So how about that? Alright. So we gotta get up there. There's some optional stuff to do as Rachel. Oops. Should actually press the jump button. There we go. So bats are kind of a little more annoying as Rachel because she doesn't have a way of just quickly one-shotting them. And that was okay. Jumping then using it seems to be a little bit better. You don't really want to attack bats because most weapons are just not fast enough to take them out quickly. So Rachel does have Fiend challenges, and this one is really easy because we're in a small area, and Rachel has a giant AoE UT, so this is going to be pretty simple. We can just set this up properly. Yep, that was like 3 dudes right there, I think? 2 dudes? It's really easy to catch like 2 to 3 guys at once with Rachel's UT, so this is going to be fast. I think this is a 60 enemy challenge too, so. So, no wait. I'm about to say these guys have a grab, but I don't think that's in this game actually. God. Getting different Ninja Gaidens confused. So we're already like a third of the way through this already. We do want to try to get level 2 UTs though. Gotta keep your finger glued to that block button while you're doing this. That was great. That was like 4 guys at once. It's beneficial to try to wait to get more guys closer to you, but then you run the risk of getting interrupted, which just sucks. If you get surrounded, though, you can't just do that. Just dodge over somebody. That move is probably the best thing Rachel can do. Why doesn't that do anything with underground? It seems like it really should. You're causing the ground to just like blow up. It should like knock them out of there, at least. Come on, Ninja Gaiden. You're ruining my immersion. So this may not be the most interesting thing to watch, but this is basically as good as this is going to be. Like, this is exactly what you want to be happening in this game right here. This is called good gameplay, alright? Take some goddamn notes. That didn't get anybody, did it? Oh. I mean, I gotta actually fight for real? I don't want to do that. Okay, there we go. That's all taken care of. So, what do we get, huh? We get a Life of the Thousand Gods? Maybe, I don't know, some kind of interesting item? Perhaps some earrings? Oh, we get some hair. Yeah. So Rachel's Fiend challenges are not really worth doing, because you don't get good stuff from doing them. Well, I mean, Rachel's hair is down now. That's pretty important. Yeah. At least they drop lots of blue essence. How much money do I have? Oh, look at that. I got like 4,000 bucks doing that challenge. Yeah, that's those earrings doing their thing. Might buy some more, actually. Well, nah. You don't really need any more earrings at the moment. Let's actually get inside the monastery. I'm gonna spend a lot of time in this place. Not as Rachel, though. So the thing about Rachel's chapters is that there really isn't a whole lot to them. Like, they don't... Well, Ryu's chapters would always end with bosses, but Rachel's chapters rarely will. She does have a few bosses. Oh, here's the thing you can do. You can swing on these. Why? I don't know. I mean, it's not that handy, but you can do it. So there's not much we can do in this room. So we're going to want to go over here. Because the end of this chapter is actually really close by. But first... got a tough fight. There they go. Oh yeah, that's good. So this is kind of difficult because Rachel's not great for these guys. Her basic light attack combo is pretty good because that throw up. There was the timing right there. Like I said in the last video, you can dodge through incendiary shurikens. Try to UT these guys. Oh yeah, that was good. That was great, actually, yeah. Okay, there we go. That fight can be kind of dangerous, because, you know, those guys are tough. Nothing I can't handle, though. Ton of goodies in there, but Rachel ain't getting none of that. It's not for her. Can't get up there either. But this is the end of the chapter right here, actually.
In an age when chaos ruled all, the bloodlines of all the ancient tribes were mixed, and their traits were passed on to the fiends. Then there were the twin Fiend sisters, Nike, Fiend of Destruction, and Ishtaros, Fiend of Creation. The bloodline they began invited the awakening of an entire new race of fiends. Those who have awakened to become fiends may only find freedom in death. Only in death.
Yeah, that's the other chapter. So Rachel, she's pretty good. She's different enough from Ryu that it's not just like, a reskin or something. That's a pretty quick chapter. Look at that. Look at that clear time. Look at it. Look at it. It's perfect. If that's not worth a Master Hunter, Legendary Hunter, that's the same thing. That's what her best ranking is. I think that's what her best ranking is. I'm pretty sure that's what her best ranking is. So we'll be back with Ryu next time.